For those of you that don't know what this is, you got to find out about these. I'm going to do some videos on this here real soon, which is going to be great. But this is a 1 ounce, 4/9 fine silver coin in the shape of a surfboard from Pamp. Okay, Pamp does awesome stuff, high quality stuff. So here we go. I'm going to pull it out of the packaging here. What's awesome about this coin, if you don't know already, is they are individually numbered on the coin. I mean, how many coins do that? Not very many. So this one here I've got is 169. That is an awesome coin out of 3,000. Okay, and you can see the design here, and I'm going to show you the design, the real design, up front in close. Okay, guys, it's gonna be awesome. You guys recognize that? Recognize that? Yeah, that's pretty cool, isn't it? So, are these going to be the next designs? What do you think? Here's another one. That one's pretty cool too. What do you guys think? This could be the next designs. Stackingsurfer. I think I'm your best friend. Balances in your bank and stack.
Some of the music I've been listening to this whole time to heal from the trauma and the brutality of what happened to me. It really puts me in a great place mentally. And so I listened to a lot of this music while I was sketching these pieces and just over the past year, over and over again, if you can imagine. Real peaceful and even keel. Also threw in some Jimi Hendrix and Led Zeppelin at the end to keep me woken up. But
cheers to that.
Let's reveal this first one. All right. So this painting is labeled Campfire, and I mean, I can only tell you that I miss so much. Going surfing and just the simplest things in life, and doesn't beat it. Nothing beats like just going for a surf and sitting out by the campfire and telling stories. That's why we have, and kind of a celebration of this creation. Now, what I was trying to do in these paintings is really add a lot more color and flair, and I know they're fun little surf paintings, but have the excitement of what that's like. And so this painting was a lot of fun. I know a lot of people are gonna just enjoy that, bring back memories for themselves of the time they were down at Sano or some other state park or random place with their friends, and just have that memory. Because when it's all going away, you don't think about things, you think about people and experiences. And man, it goes over and over in your head like, man, those were the important things in life. That right there. So that's what the campfire is all about. Where in this experience I had, you actually realize how big you actually are. Sometimes you feel small, but you're absolutely massive, and you're everywhere. And it's just such a great feeling. There's nothing to worry about. There never was. Enjoy every moment. There again, these are silly little surf paintings, but it's the meaning behind them. The way I feel is all. I'm trying to paint something. I wish I could actually paint better. That I'm trying to paint something of a feeling, because that's what it was like on the other side. Everything was like a feeling. It's not something you see, and you feel like everything and everyone. You feel massive. You feel powerful. So that's why that shadow of yourself is just, it's there. So anyway, that's the perspective. Let's do the cosmic view since it's right there.
Have you heard the saying, the brighter the light, the bigger the shadow?
No, that's good.
Yeah.
That's
what I think of.
All right, the cosmic view.
This is my favorite.
And like, listen to the music right now, because this is what I get out of this stuff. I literally felt like I was looking at the universe, looking down on it. And this is just the way that you feel. And everything's almost coming in waves. Like the energy is it's like a wave. And like you're still your consciousness, but this presence, it's like you're this presence recognizing that you're everything. It's so beautiful. And I feel so blessed that I had this vision. Even though I had to pay a brutal price for it, it was so worth it. I mean, Maria may disagree. All right, let's go to, which one is this? Oh, yeah.
That kind of fits.
It fits right in there. Welcome, folks. Come on in.
Welcome.
All right. We need, it's like I got two Vanna Whites here.
Yeah.
All right. Perfect timing with the music. This is the Tube Traveler, and this gets back to surfing. You know, I've always wondered why I'm so addicted to surfing, and especially addicted to riding the tube. But riding the tube is the closest thing I can say is what it was like being in this river of light, like riding this wave of energy. And the painting kind of captures it. You know, like you're just rocketed through the cosmos. And you know, my paintings have always had an aura of this type of, you know, kind of spiritual ideas, but now they're even more. And notice, you know, the paintings are getting a little bit more dynamic than my older ones. They're getting more refined. I'm really excited about where I'm going. For a long time, I was doing a lot of commissions, which are things I don't really want to paint, but you have to do it to survive. And we're kind of putting our foot down, and we're just going to do the things that I like, because I think that they're the best ones. And I feel like I need to get certain messages out, and this is the only way I know how to do it. So, the Tube Traveler.
That's good. That's picture.
It's like, to me, it's just like one of the best feelings in life. And so I'm going to Tabarua next month to go get in the tube at a cloud break and restaurants. And I'm excited about that. You know, riding tubes all my life, it never gets old. It's like watching the sunset. So that's the Tube Traveler. Awesome. All right, so which one are we going to next?
Well, we'll just
Yes,
wave our way around.
All right, Cactus Beach.
Point.
Cactus Point.
That's what it says. Cactus Point.
All right.
It's okay, we know your time.
All right. So there again, you know, we're still in these fun surf paintings, and like I said, I've been painting waves and suns my whole life, and you know, pretty much all my best paintings have these in them, and my surf fans are, you know, probably the most diehard, and I think they were getting a little upset when I was doing all the sacred geometry and things like that, so this is kind of for all the surf fans out there. And especially this one, I was flying over Baja, and I was just mesmerized by the nothingness that was there. And you know that there's places that are still not far from here that are totally empty. When like a hurricane swell comes up in the, you know, Gulf of California there, Sea of Cortez, and places light up, maybe just for a day. How amazing that must be to go ride one of those waves. And you know, I was just telling the story to some of the guys about finding this misto break in Costa Rica. and we were the only ones there. Yet there was 1,000 people surfing at the main beach a mile away. And yet I was surfing this place all by myself. So this is just the inspiration to go look for those places, be there at the right time when the waves are there, and it still happens. There's people that do it right around here, whether you're surfing up at, Killer Dana on a good swell when you know the tide's right. You can surf with a couple of friends, and around the point at Salt Creek, there's a zillion people surfing. So strive to find those places and have those moments. They're amazing. So Cactus Point. I just really wanted to draw a cactus. Let's go to the castles made of sand.
Oh, this is my favorite. Okay, ready?
Should we put on Jimi Hendrix for this one?
And by the way, if anybody has any questions, just shout out. Like if you
Yeah.
want to ask Drew anything, please do.
Yeah, and before we drop, I'm just really stoked to share and talk about these just because I haven't been excited to paint in a long time. I've been getting COVID, those years. I mean, I was just painting anything and everything just to survive, and then it just becomes a job. And all this other stuff has allowed me to really get back and actually be excited and try, and then also get back in the water of traveling and surfing, because those are the things that create the stories to create a great painting. So I'll probably come back from, Tavarua with amazing ideas for waves, and then we want to continue that, and then that way people get to live through these adventures, and so that's where I'm going. And I'm trying to make everything more dynamic with the color, trying to be better. Doing art's an amazing thing because my art's only going to get better as I get older. It seems like I'd be good at it by now, but it's taken me a while. But, I might do my best painting at 70 years old. So, this is a neat process, and these will be stepping stones in that process. One day maybe I'll take one of these ideas and expand upon it even bigger and better. And it'll be all of you who have supported me that it's going to allow me to do that. Every artist has a masterpiece in them. It's just whether they have the opportunity to dedicate the time and energy to create that. So, I can't do all this without the people supporting me. So I'm forever grateful. All right, so let's see this. Castles made of sand.
Okay. Corey's taking a picture. Okay.
There we go.
Should we get in there?
I'm so dramatic.
And this one was just so fun. I really just try to let go. I try not to try so hard. I tell the kids I show how to paint, I'm like, let go. Just totally let go. And all these are examples of that. Of just like these little scribbles and then keep going and not let anything hold you back. I stay with my same subject matter, which is waves and suns. But this is kind of a culmination of things that I've been painting on surfboards for 25 years and then putting them all together. And what's neat about this is, just the colors and the waves and so many more gradients. If you look at my older work, I might have just do the 2-color blend. This has like 5, 6 colors in it. So I'm just trying to make everything more dynamic and mature and get a little bit more sophisticated.
Can you talk about that?
Yeah, so this is off the Jimi Hendrix song, Castles Made of Sand Melt into the Sea Eventually. And so this is an idea of, you spend your whole life working on your castle, but eventually the ocean's gonna come take it. So this guy's like just got done building his castle and he's looking out and he's, oh no, here comes the tidal wave. And then you just get up and start building again. Some of the happiest memories of my whole entire life was building castles with my dad on the beach, and they were like these drip castles. And where I grew up in South Carolina, the sand was great for building castles. And then I would have all this junk and shells and stuff all in it, and I'd catch minnows and build a moat. There'd be like minnows swimming around it, and they had this grass that looked like little logs, that just perfect for making like little bridges. And then so when I grew up and I had my own son, that was our favorite thing to do. Except for, you know, we don't have like shells and sticks here. We have like rocks and kelp. And so my son's like a little engineer brain. He'd be building these like giant castles. You'd have all the kids on the beach working, and eventually the tide comes in. And then it's like, oh no! You know, they're all trying to fight it back, but they lose every time. And so anyway, this is a great painting. This is really inspired a combination of a bunch of artists. Actually, all my work is. And I want to mention them, guys like Rick Griffin, Bill Ogden, my good friend Chris Lundy. All these guys have passed away, influenced me heavily, so I stand on their shoulders. I feel so blessed to be able to do this for a living, and you know, for all the artists out there, I mean, what a great thing that you're able to, you know, create for a living and share it with people. So you're getting, you know, an opportunity to articulate ideas. And so as you hear the story of what this painting is about, it has a whole new meaning. You know, with that idea of castles made of sand melting into the sea is another thought from this whole experience I just had, where you lose everything. And at the same time, you lose nothing because you realize what's important and who you really are. It is an extraordinary gift. I can't tell you how amazing it is to realize that there's nothing to worry about. I mean, we're all, you know, we got our stuff and our houses and our experience, and you don't lose the connection with the people. You actually gain it. It's amazing. So don't worry about losing your castle. It's temporary. That's why this guy's not really worried. You know, he's being wiped out. I had a friend of mine who his house burnt down. He lost everything. And I was like, oh man, you know, that must be awful. You know, you think about it, like you lose all your stuff. He goes, you know what? He goes, it was liberating. He goes, I was set free from all that stuff. And then I was able to start all over again. So, you know, it's just, that's all that stuff's in that painting, those ideas. It's not just a painting, it's ideas. Things to think about, things to spread, share. All right, so let's go to...
That concludes part 1 of this video. Part 2 will drop tomorrow. And so that you don't miss it, please hit the subscribe and bell icon so you'll be notified. And if you enjoyed this content, please hit a thumbs up. That tells me that I should be making more of this kind of content. Here's the original designs from the surfboards. They've been put into the skateboards now and also have been put into a surf coin. And hopefully we'll see more of those silver surf coins coming as well. And until next time, peace out.